the ministry offices in Luton's Delhi, Hotel Janapath, as well as airport terminals. Granite Studio India, with its prestigious brands, rich experience, and the trust of our clients, can be your reliable partner. We are here for you, for innovating, processing, supplying, and executing in stone. Contact us today for our special sample kit.
The War of Independence began with the first military mutiny on March 29, 1857. Although the official beginning of the Revolution of 1857 was on 10th May, but on this day, Constable Mangal Pandey opened fire on a British officer of the East India Company in Barrackpore cantonment near Calcutta. At that time, Mangal Pandey was posted in Barrackpore with 34th Bengal Native Infantry. He had opened a front against the British by refusing to buy the cartridge containing cow fat. When Mangal Pandey became a part of the British Indian Army, such cartridges were ordered which had to be used by biting them with the teeth. The news spread among the soldiers that the cartridges were made of cow fat and the cow is considered sacred among Hindus. Mangal Pandey had then clearly refused to use the cartridges. The British considered the rebellion started by Mangal Pandey as a big threat to themselves, and Mangal Pandey was sentenced to death on April 8, 1857. Mangal Pandey was so feared by the British that he was hanged 10 days before the scheduled date. Mangal Pandey was the first Indian to sacrifice his life in the rebellion of 1857. On March 29, 1913, the famous Hindi poet and Gandhian thinker Bhavani Prasad Mishra was born in Madhya Pradesh. He was the first poet of Dusra Saptak. The influence and reflection of Gandhian philosophy can be clearly seen in his poems. He wrote excellent poems like Woven Rope, Darinda Khushbu Ke Sailak, Jungle Ke Raja. From the third decade of 20th century of the beginning of 19th decade, the tireless sensibilities of poet Bhavani Prasad Mishra continued to enrich Hindi literature in the form of poetry. In 1972, he was awarded the Sahitya Academy Award for his composition Buni Hui Rassi. Bhavani Prasad Mishra died on February 20, 1985. On March 29, 1954, the National Gallery of Modern Art was established in New Delhi. It is operated by the Ministry of Culture, Government of India. Established in 1954, NGMA is the only institute of its kind in the country that presents the evolution and pictorial changes of the visual arts over last 150 years. The foundation of NGMA was laid in 1938 when the Artists' Organization, All India Fine Arts and Crafts Society first highlighted the need for an arts institution in the cultural landscape of India. With the emergence of India as an independent nation, it became imperative that the artistic heritage of the modern India can be showcased on a prestigious platform at the national level. Subsequently, in 1949, at an art conference held in Calcutta by the Government of India, a resolution was passed for the establishment of a National Museum of Modern Art. The museum has a collection of over 14,000 artists' artwork. It also includes artwork of artists like Raja Ravi Varma, Abanindranath Tagore and Rabindranath Tagore. On March 29, 1974, the Terracotta Army was discovered in Shaanxi province of China. Soldiers made of terracotta were found by farmers while digging a well, after which the Chinese government conducted excavation within a radius of 1.5 kilometers and thousands of terracotta soldiers were found. You will be surprised to know that 8,000 soldiers made of terracotta have been protecting the tomb of their king for 2,000 years. There are many specialities of these soldiers. The height of every soldier is different. They have given different roles, and this is clearly visible from their faces and attire. Just as in Egypt, pyramids were built after the death of the ruler, similarly in China, soldiers were deployed to protect the tomb of the ruler. These soldiers were made from baked clay after the death of China's king Qin Shi Huang in 210 to 209 BC. The only purpose of doing this was these soldiers would protect the king even after death. In May 2015, Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Shaanxi on invitation of Xi Jinping. During this time, he also saw the Terracotta Army. In 1987, this Terracotta Army was included in the World Heritage List by UNESCO. At that time, it is a popular tourist destination for those visiting Shaanxi. On March 29, 2010, there were 2 suicide attacks in the underground metro train in Moscow, the capital of Russia. 37 people were killed in the attack. These blasts were carried out by female suicide bombers.